It's a game time decision. Look what he did.
Oh, shit. I
Yeah.
didn't even notice.
Zane came to the game last week and he was 1 minute before we went on the field. He's like, "Hey, if you lose, shave your head." And I'm like, "Sure." And then I immediately said that and I was like, "Oh, we're versing the best team in our division and they smurf low-key. They don't belong here."
And you lost?
Badly.
Badly. That's
It
unfortunate.
was like a lot of points to
Yeah.
like one.
This feels foreign again.
Yeah, this is new.
It's been so long since we've done this.
The man cave has a new goon screen for gooning.
Yeah, the TV. I got a new TV.
60 inches of gooning.
Now, it has been just a absolute fuck around getting this thing.
Harvey Norman.
Not Harvey Norman.
Oh,
Not even from the place. So I got it from JB.
okay, right.
I've never had an issue with JB. Except, so when I ordered it, I could only get it delivered. And I was like, okay, that's a little bit annoying. I'll do that. And the only delivery option was Team Global Express.
Oh yeah, they suck actually.
Now, I've got issues with these people because last year trying to get your birthday present delivered by them was a pain. And Riley and I were about to...
And that was a
Commit an
handheld
act.
device.
Now imagine, 65-inch TV. A little bit more difficult, a lot more money on the line. So it was like $60 delivery. And I'm like, okay, I guess, yeah, because it's a TV. Extra insurance
But
stuff.
picking it up yourself wasn't an option.
Yeah, it wasn't an option. It also wouldn't have fit in the ute. But now that I look at the box, I think they gave me the wrong dimensions. But okay. So, I ordered it on the 24th. It is now the 7th of the next month. So I ordered it. Didn't get any updates for a bit. And it's like, it's going to come on the 29th. And I'm like, awesome. It's like, oh, it's not coming on the 29th. It's going to come on the 30th. I'm like, okay, odd. It's the 30th. I've heard nothing. I've got no updates. And I messaged them. I'm like, hey, what's going on? They're like, oh, we attempted to deliver, but there was no one home.
Oh, they always cap
And I'm
about
like-
that too.
Well, that's bullshit, because I've been out the front the entire morning.
Yeah.
I was like, the entire morning, like, because, like, my deliveries always come in the morning. I think if it doesn't come before midday, it doesn't come usually.
Oh, you're fucking lucky. They always get to me at like 4. And they do the drive by and they're like, no one's home. Come
No,
pick it up yourself.
I always have the morning. And so I was like, okay, that's bullshit. They're like, oh, we can reorganize delivery for you. So, like, we'll deliver again next week because it was a Friday. And I'm like, yeah, okay. They're like, oh, we can deliver Monday.
Wasn't Monday a public holiday?
And I'm like, you can deliver Monday? Okay, I'll do Monday. I'm like, it's a public holiday, I swear.
Oh, that's so
5 minutes later,
bad.
they call back. They're like, oh, it's a public holiday. I'm like, yep.
Oh, that's so funny.
So they're like, we can do Tuesday. And I'm like, awesome. Sounds great. Tuesday comes around. It's midday. I've heard nothing. I call them. They're like, oh, we forgot to put it on the truck. And I'm like, what are you, like, this is now like 2 weeks overdue. How do you not have it on the truck? What's going on? I'm like, how do you forget to put on the truck? And because I've been waiting weeks, I've been getting bullshit answers back.
Yeah, it's crash out season.
I was like to the customer service person, like, this is just unacceptable. Like, this is fucked. Like, I'm losing my mind here. Every day I'm messaging Mickle Pickle, like, no TV, still no TV. And then they're like, oh, we'll deliver it, what's today? Wednesday. I'm like, okay. It fucking better be getting delivered.
Did you say that to them?
I was like,
You gotta press them.
I was like, it better come tomorrow or we're going to start having issues,
Yeah.
is what I said.
Okay. On the phone.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then, it's now Wednesday. I'm sitting here, and I'm on top of my game. I wake up. I've gone to bed at 3:30. I wake up at 8. And I'm like, okay, let's cook.
What the fuck are you doing up at 3:30?
That's another story. So I'm like, let me cook. Let me cook.
Yeah.
I get up. I call them. Hey, is the delivery being packed or is it outbound for delivery? I haven't got a notification. They're like, oh, I get a different person this time. a guy. I've never heard this guy before.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, no, it's not out for delivery. And I'm like, what? I went, what? And he was like, oh, it's here written like, because it's got like my tracking number, and then I'm assuming it's a bunch of notes of when I've called them and the conversations I've had. And he's like, I can see we've tried to schedule delivery like 3 times and we just never delivered it. He's like, this is completely unacceptable. I'm like,
oh, the guy.
I'm like, yeah. He's like, I am so sorry. And I'm like,
Wow, they should
it
have
is all
given you
good.
head with his delivery, bro. That's
I'm
crazy.
like, and this is what he said. He's like, I'm going to have a talk to the delivery drivers and I'm going to request for it to be delivered today, and they'll listen to my request, because if they don't, there's going to be issues. And I'm like, whoa. This guy, I think he's a manager or something.
Yeah, you got the...
I got the big dog.
Yeah, you got the level 2 supervisor.
And he was like, I'm also going to give
Instead
you
of the level 1 gremlin.
like personal notifications.
I thought
if-
you were about to
if it
say
comes today.
compensation, and that would have been so nice.
No, I've
They should have given you
emailed.
the 60 back. That's,
No, I've emailed because JB's the one that I paid.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, I've had all these issues. I would like at least the delivery fee back.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm assuming they'll have to communicate that with Team Global Express and all that.
Yeah.
So it happens. It's like, it might come today, it might not. And I'm just like, I'm walking around. I'm in a bad mood. I'm sitting out the front on my driveway. I'm sitting on the driveway waiting.
Yeah,
The garage door open in an armchair, in a camping chair. I'm like, if I don't see a car pull up, and I'm talking to one of my mates from work, like we're FaceTiming, and I get a message. It's like 10:30. They're like, you will get a delivery between 10 and 12. And I'm like, oh shit, let's go.
They made good time on that. They made good time.
I get
on
there.
that.
I think it's 11 it rocked up. I'm there on the phone. I'm talking to my mate, and I can see the white van come around. And I'm like,
And you start jumping around.
yeah,
like
I
a
literally was like,
prospector.
let's fucking go, finally.
Eureka. and shit.
Finally. It gets here. The guy's in the van just staring at me. And I'm like, yeah, don't have a fucking issue with me. You're the one that's not delivering it. He gets out, he's like, hey. And I'm like, hey. He's like, I got your delivery that you complained about. I'm like, yeah.
That you complain
Yeah.
about is crazy.
I was like, yeah. I looked at him. This guy's like 5'6". He's not big.
Oh, he is? Not big?
He's not big.
Yeah.
I'm looking at him like, yeah, come on. You got an issue? Yeah, come on. I would never threaten someone, but I was close to.
Yeah, yeah.
And he opens the sliding door, and it's like 8 boxes, and my TV's on a slant on top of them, like on its.
I wouldn't be
laying
surprised if it came damaged because of all the potholes on your street.
And I was like, I saw it, and he's like wiggling the box out,
And it's
like trying to bring it
flexing.
out.
It's like bending.
and it like hits the pillar of the car door, and I'm like, oh brother, I swear, I kind of pushed him out of the way and just got it myself and pulled it out. I signed it.
Trust
It was on
Shorty
the
to
side,
grab
and
the
then he
telly
just
for you,
drove
bro.
off, and I'm just there with the TV, like, well, I guess I got to carry this now.
Yeah.
Carried it,
You
set it
should've-
up.
I feel like you should have helped you bring it inside.
Yeah.
And like, they're not heavy. They're just Orkies.
No, yeah, it wasn't heavy. It was just an awkward thing to carry.
Yeah.
So that TV conundrum's been a whole thing. It's been tough. And the reason I got a TV is because my old one was dying. It had spots.
Yeah, it was really cool watching the game, and there are blue and white spots in the middle.
And also, for some reason, it didn't have KO on it. It was a smart TV, but it had no KO. For the past week, when I've opened up my YouTube press play button has been a Chinese symbol.
I was just
So-
about to say, we can Chinese hackware KO onto your telly.
So,
But someone's already Chinese hackware.
and then there was
onto
also like, it didn't have Foxtel. Or it didn't have Foxtel Play. Because we tried to watch like the AFL Grand
Yeah.
Final, and so every time I had people over to watch sports, I had to hook up my laptop. It was a whole pain. I also just wanted, because that TV's like 40 inches. It's not big.
it.
So I
40 inches is not enough for gooning.
and this TV is big.
This TV is big.
So we got that. I've spent a lot of money in the past couple of weeks.
I
bought a
haven't
new
had
phone.
money for the past few weeks. I have money now. I have to go spend it at the body shop.
I've bought
For my
a
face.
phone. Finally, I bought a TV. But yeah, it's been a while since we've done this.
It has. I've been really busy with uni and traveling. I've been traveling a lot.
I mean, we've been busy, but we've also probably had time to do it. There's
Yeah,
been time every
yeah.
now and then, and we just haven't.
But I'd rather play Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike's so fun. I got an ace last night.
Fair enough. The
An ace
Counter-Strike,
clutch on a save round. All headshots.
I've been enjoying Counter-Strike when I play it. I've just been loving other games. Because
I've been the opposite. I've only been enjoying playing Counter-Strike.
Because we've finished our exams for the semester for uni, so we've got time.
3 weeks. Yippee.
So it's like I've been able to play. Because like during uni, I try not to play like MMOs or anything because I just sink time into them.
Yeah, that's not a good decision.
So I've been back into playing Destiny a bit, Diablo 4, which I enjoy. But the reason I was up until 3:30 is because they had the. Can't believe I've talked about this.
Oh, I already know what you're about to say.
They have
Was Matthew up too?
Yeah. Because Matthew and I were like, new Destiny reveal for the new stuff.
So it wasn't stuff, it was an announcement.
Yeah.
It's like the GTA 6 announcement.
Because Matthew and I always watch them, and it's just become kind of like
it's a ritual.
A ritual. Every year, it's at 2 a.m. Stay up and we watch it. And it's just, and it's like, I'm not going to stop playing the game. Know how shit it gets. I've put 10 years in already.
Yeah.
Why stop now?
That's kind of like how I feel with Counter-Strike. Although I think we've retired from League.
There's been League has really not been played.
League's on the back burner. We have, Matthew got a ban for team killing in Counter-Strike, and we were talking about getting back on League, and we were moments away from locking in, and we were like, never mind.
Yeah, there's just been a lot of like, there's always just a lot of, I think, the new League system, like season stuff.
The appeal to play it has really, even though chests are back, the appeal to play it's really gone.
There hasn't been, and I mean, if I probably started playing it now, I'd be back into it.
I'd still only play Gangplank.
But the more that I don't play it,
I feel like I'm a happier person when I'm playing League.
It is.
Skill can only get you so far.
In 3 years, I had 3,000 hours.
In League?
Yeah.
Where does it count that?
Time wasted on League.
Oh.
I looked it up. I had 3,007.
I recently hit 1K on Counter-Strike after getting back into it.
That's not even 3 years. That's probably like 2.5.
Yeah. Yeah, you did come late.
I only got my PC a couple of days ago, 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah,
It was like the end of April I got it.
Mm.
And I've been looking at upgrading bits on my PC. Because...
I'm probably due for a new power supply.
Stuff's starting to get old.
Although I might just sell my computer and build a new one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I would like to build one.
Yeah. And
I've got the mate who I was talking to on the phone at work is really into building them.
Building them's fun. It's like big, expensive Lego.
And he was like, I'll build it with you if you want someone there who knows what to do. I'm like, yeah. I
built mine. I remember I built Julian's.
You built Julian's?
No. Like Julian, we don't talk to no more.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
Shame I don't talk to him anymore. He has my old TV. I wish I could get that back. I kind of want it now.
I remember when
because it was tiny, but it was perfect size.
I remember when Gus built his PC, and then sold it.
The fuck?
His PC.
When did he sell it?
A while ago. Like before.
But he didn't build it and sell it.
Yeah, he built it in Brisbane, and then when he moved to Melbourne, he sold it.
Yeah, but he still used it for a while. He didn't like build it then sell it.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Probably only like a year.
Oh, that's If you get good ROI, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Playing Blasphemous, I finished it. I haven't 100%ed it, but I want to because there's an extra ending.
I've been playing
really fun.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Brilliant. I think
the incest game.
Huh?
The game with the incest.
There is no incest in that game.
Incestuous relationships. With
what game are you looking at?
I don't know.
You got to get off the internet. You started streaming
it, and you were like, "Yeah, the main character has like fucked everybody," and I took that literally.
Yeah, okay, that's you just being an odd little man. Well, maybe he's not, but
dude, we look like a nutsack right now with our haircut, bro.
Yeah,
we both got buzz cuts.
Mine's growing awkwardly. I'm in that awkward.
Yeah, I noticed you were like, yeah, there's some spots that are missing, and I looked at your head. It was like the day after we cut, and it's like, no, that's just what day one growth looks like, because it'll start going in patches before it starts growing like fully everywhere.
Yeah, it's funny because like I look at 8 months ago, and my hair was the longest it ever was. It was long.
Same, my hair got pretty fucking long, and Zane said he'd cut it, and then I just got impatient and did this myself.
Like mine, my hip was down to like my shoulders, a bit past it. It was long. But there's been so much that has happened that I'm trying to think about it. Trump got elected.
Oh, give a fuck about that. Tariffs. Oh no.
You were same Australia. We voted.
Yeah.
And it was
Legalized
pretty concise.
Cannabis party.
It was pretty concise.
Woo! Yeah, it was rape, bro. I don't think Pauline Hanson didn't get a single seat. Clive Palmer didn't get a single seat.
I don't think he's ever gotten in the past couple of years.
I think he
I
has.
don't remember him getting a seat.
Maybe he's gotten one. I swear he's had to have gotten one because he's just shoveling money into a furnace.
I'm also sitting on a beanbag, so if you hear beans, that's me. My bad.
Yeah, I can't wait to edit this. Do you want to know some...
I didn't get a single Trumpet of Patriots ad. Message.
No, I didn't. I think they went to people who have their phone number on the dark web. And old people.
Yeah.
I see a lot of their billboards.
Yeah.
Ones with, what's his fucking name on it? Tucker? Friar Tuck?
No. Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, Friar Tuck of the square. Do you want to... Okay, do you remember... Zane's thirst trap he posted on his story a few days ago?
Is that the one with all the boys?
What do you mean?
Is that the one where I'm on the floor?
No, it's him without his shirt on and he's flexing in the gym mirror.
Oh, no, I didn't see that one.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Well, so Zane made it... All the boys were over one night. We were having Vietnamese and we were just watching something on the TV.
Was he being freaky?
No, he started filming a TikTok and I didn't realize it was being filmed.
Yeah.
I thought he was just taking videos.
Okay.
And then, I'm just scrolling through my TikTok and it came up raw. Kid, because I see it and I'm like, I swear that's my couch and my computer I can see.
That's almost a Black Mirror
and then
scene.
it cuts and I can see me and I'm like, this is me. Like, well, yeah, it freaked me out for a second.
That's really funny.
I was like, when did this happen? And I was like, oh, it's from then.
Yeah.
But that got me good. That got me real good.
But that story post was targeted at one of the girls from Mustang. And he was like, oh, she didn't like it.
I'm aware.
He was being so freaky about it that night because he was only cheering for her. And then I think Beck was like, she probably doesn't like that. And he's like, oh. And he just keeps doing it anyway. And I'm just like, this is weird. Later on that night, he's like, hey, do you know so-and-so from Mustang? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, what do you think of her ass? And I'm like, what?
Whoa.
And he's like, I'd crack that. And he kept saying he wants to crack it.
He has been addicted to saying, I'd crack that. He likes to
About
say
her
it.
specifically?
No, just in general.
Oh, in general. Okay. I was like...
It's his new favourite word.
Bro, she's my friend. You're being weird.
But nah, it was...
He's being so freaky, bro.
He gets freaky.
Oh.
I love him and dislike him for it. Sometimes I'm like, oh, settle down. But sometimes I'm like, this is really funny.
Yeah, sometimes it's really funny. But I was just like,
he's a little horn dog.
I'm trying to focus on Dust 2 right now. Shut up.
I'm keen. I'm hoping this male Oz tag goes ahead.
It will.
I'm keen.
We have hella players. I'm going to see if Will Black wants to play.
Now that
He said he's going to check if he can play.
Because I'd like to. Because I've realised...
You can get Mondays off?
No, I don't work Mondays.
Oh, there you go.
So...
I'll tell you what. Some of the most formidable opponents we verse are not just the fast, lanky cunts. It's also the big guys who get they get a break and when they're gone, and they have hip riz. Their hips have riz and they flow.
My hips move like Shakira.
Exactly. Like there was one team, their biggest guy is my worst enemy because he has too much. He's too slippery.
Yeah, I'm confident with my catching and passing.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
although those Oztag balls fucking suck. They were left out in the sun in the mud, so they don't have any grip on them anymore, and they're big and round and sweaty, and they get sweaty balls, and you can't catch them.
How long is the Oztag game?
They're meant to be 20-minute halves, but I think they shortened them so they could have more time slots. So they're about 18:30 halves, 18-minute halves.
That's pretty good.
Something like that. They took 5 minutes off. She said. I don't know if she's added back any time at all.
How long's half time?
2 minutes, 3 minutes,
3 minutes,
5 minutes.
5.
She did say with the games getting shortened that both teams can elect to play through halftime if they would like to get a longer game. But no one even brings up the idea of that. I might bring that up as a joke tonight, but
Yeah, no, I wouldn't
If
do that.
if we beat the team we're playing tonight, it's the last round of the season. We cock block them from making finals. We can't make finals, but we can stop them from.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. If you do, that's good if you beat them.
Yeah. I think we had chances at finals, but every time they make the first round a draw because it's like the trial round.
Yeah.
And we normally win the first round, and then they stay in that division anyway, and no one moves. So I think it's fucking stupid. But
no, it's
a lot of music has come out since we've spoken.
a lot.
We'll rattle some off.
Like
Ray Vaughan, The Good, the Bad, and the Dollar Store Menu. Deontay Hitchcock, Good Things Take Time. West Side Gun dropped 12.
he did.
Egypt on that was really hot.
Yeah.
He did a remix with Doechii on it because she was the sample at the beginning and the end, and she ate on that verse. What the fuck?
That's the vacuum cleaner. Oops.
Welcome
and for
back.
some reason, I can't log into the app on my phone to stop it.
Oh, that's alright. Yeah, the Roomba just started trolling.
Yeah.
Mike dropped like last night, and I listened to it this morning.
Did he?
Dropped Pinball 2.
Well, I didn't even know that.
I really enjoyed that. It was a vibe.
There's also a couple of albums coming out. 1999 with The Future. What's it called? Who are they called?
88 Rising. Oh, 1999 Write Your Future or something.
Write Your Future. Write
Yeah.
the Future, yeah.
I think that's the... I'm trying to
Came out
figure
with
out
an
what that
EP.
is. I think it's the new Vert from 88 Rising. It's with
Timeless?
like Warren Hugh and Rich Brown.
I enjoyed it.
Wait, so it came out?
The EP did.
Okay.
On the
I'll listen to that. I didn't know that came out.
2nd of May. So 5 days ago. I enjoyed it.
Oh, dude, he's making moves then. Rich Brian's dropping a new album soon. So is Jid. So is Pusha T with his group Clips.
Yeah, there's the
Billy
new,
Woods is dropping very soon.
I'm not going to say the album.
It's called Gollywog in all caps. Crazy. We've got a couple tracks out. The production credits on it look like
Yeah,
be a good
I'm keen for
album.
that.
it's not going to be like Maps though.
New Sleep Token album coming out at the
That's a
same
rock
time.
group, innit?
Yeah, like metal.
Yeah.
I enjoy them. I think they're cool. But yeah, no, this is what... I mean, if we're in music, I'll just bring up my album of the week now.
Mm-hmm.
It's been Hella by 1999. Right, the Future.
Vibes.
I enjoy it. Light Rails with Rick Ross and Rich
Yes.
Brian. That's enjoyable. I like that.
Flume dropped an EP with Peggy. It was alright. If it was a full album, and it was...
Yeah.
They were just having fun, and you can tell.
I mean, probably 2 albums. No Hands as well. Joey Valance and Bray.
They're dropping soon too.
Yeah, okay, that's awesome.
What was it? Mine. Well, I've been listening to a lot of Laufey recently, or Leve, whoever the fuck you say it. So my album will be Bewitched. Very good album.
Fair
Get
enough.
you in your feels.
Yeah, I know, because I've been playing the mix a lot recently. And there's some Laufey in it.
Yeah. Wait, what? Some who?
Laufey
No, what?
in the mix.
Oh, in the mix. Yeah. My bad. Yeah, I think that's all that's on the radar. If we missed anything, that's fine. Oh, Fly Anakin dropped the Forever Dream, and Leanne LaHavas dropped Leanne LaHavas. That was pretty good. Saba dropped. I don't know if we talked about it, From the Private Collection of Saba and No ID. Really good album. Looking forward to more of his work.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been listening to a lot of Faces by Mac Miller too. But have you seen the online discourse about everyone hating on Doechii?
Yes, I did.
I didn't want to. Some guy was complaining. He's like, I opened Twitter and it's Elon Musk tweets and Doechii discourse, and then it's a gif of a guy committing suicide. But I don't know. I feel like the people calling her an industry plant are just people who aren't fans of her music.
It is
and lashing out
anytime
at her.
an artist gets big quick. Well, even Doechii's been around for a bit.
Yeah, I didn't realize she made that song. She had that one hit song.
She's been around for a bit, and people are like, industry
Every
plant.
good girl needs a little thug.
I mean, the reason, like,
Every bad
she
boy
got
needs a little
popular
love.
quickly because it's good.
Yeah, she
Like-
had a debut mixtape with TDE. But her old EP was good too. I don't know.
And
I
then
think it's
people
very
were
strange.
like,
The hate seems really forced.
the really popular remix of The anxiety.
That's old too. That's from Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah,
She just added a verse to it of her own.
People are like, oh, I can't believe there's now this bad version of that song.
You know, it's been out for years though.
Yeah.
She just re-released it recently.
And it's like, what do you mean this is the bad version?
Yeah.
The original version I've heard way too much. That I can't listen to it anymore.
Yeah.
It's the same with that and fucking Dance Monkey.
I've also heard Anxiety so much I can't listen to it anymore either. It's the same with Denial as a River.
I remember Dance Monkey being on the Red Rooster radio every night when I was closing, and I would go insane.
Kill myself. Dude, I'm glad ever I've worked, I've been able to play music.
Yeah, like, I eventually... Because it was, like, in the first year I was there, so I didn't. But, like...
Yeah.
When I was there, I would always just connect my phone to the aux.
But, yeah, so you've seen the clip of her with the umbrellas?
Yeah.
What do you reckon about that? I think with all the hate about her that was a bad time for a clip like that to come out.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling, this is all speculation, that she was like contractually not allowed to be seen until she arrived at the Met Gala because it was like a Louis Vuitton collab or whatever the fuck. I don't know. To be fair, you don't normally see people's fit for the Met until they get there.
I saw some crazy stuff about the Met because... have you got that guy on TikTok?
I don't watch
TikTok. You know them. Okay. There's a guy who's always pops up. He's really big. He's called Wisdom K. And he's a model and he's always making
I'll see if I can see
outfits on TikTok.
Is he the black guy?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm thinking of the Yankee brim guy. Hold on. You know the guy with the eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen this guy before.
Yeah, you probably would have seen something about him. But it's like, because this
TikTok's best dressed guy.
Because this Met Gala is focusing on Black history and Dionism.
Dionism?
Something like that.
Not Zionism?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one's a bad thing to be representing.
And it's talking about because he was invited to a lot, and then this year he wasn't, even though he's probably one of the most famous models in the world.
Yeah.
That's just something I saw.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I haven't really looked into it. I just saw it. I was like, oh, okay.
Maybe something happened.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I think the Dutchie hates a bad look on your tier on people tier on their profile on the TL.
Not to talk about it like every other podcast. You see Trump's put tariffs on movies.
Wait, what? I didn't know that.
Movies not made in America. Because
how
let me read
Don't
what he
pirate
said.
Shit?
No, let me read what he said. I need to find it real quick. Is he on
cool.
Twitter?
Huh?
Is he on Twitter?
Probably on Twitter. I haven't seen it though.
He is.
Is Trump on Twitter? Oh wait, yeah, but he put some things on that the right wing media place that he doesn't put on Twitter.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's not Blue Sky, it's the other one. Or maybe it is Blue Sky. I don't know.
Well, he's opening... Oh, Jesus. Okay. I've got to stop going through his tweets. I'm going to have an aneurysm.
Oh.
But he's opening Alcatraz again.
What?
He's reopening Alcatraz.
Why did it close?
Because it's so expensive to keep open.
Oh.
It's in the middle of the ocean.
Bro, they like burning money. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know. But it's like a museum and shit now.
Yeah, that's right.
But no, he's saying because he said too many movies are not being made in America. America is not the great filmmaker it once was, and it's now a national security threat. And I'm like, what are you making? Yeah. So because
that's because they're just making shit movies, bro.
And that's because because a lot of movies gets made in Australia now.
True.
Because
or
Australian
government,
because Australian government has we've got incentives to make them here.
Yeah, and it's very beautiful.
We have like tax havens for them.
Oh, and they make them in New Zealand too.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. I don't know. If I wanted to make a movie somewhere, I'd make it in like Scandinavia or fucking.
It's like he's going to put tariffs on
the Ural Mountains.
I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know if it's like.
Yeah, I don't know how people pirate shit. How does that work?
Yeah, I don't know. And what's that going to do for like Netflix? How does that work?
I don't think Netflix...
Is it movies that are going to be made from now on? Or past?
True.
Or I don't know.
It's probably from now on. Dude, if I was a director, I wouldn't give a fuck. Because it's about making the best art possible. It's not about saving money.
Okay, some directors are not making the best art possible. Some are just making money.
Oh, well...
There are.
Well, then their skin is in the game for the wrong reasons then.
Yeah.
For skin.
Interesting. But it's like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But what's also been happening? Supercoach. There's been a big point of contention.
I can't wait. I'm gonna.
It's such a bro. It's so long.
Yeah, we're barely anywhere near the end.
We're
of
in
it.
like round 11 now, or round 10. We've got 17 more rounds to go.
Yeah, so maybe I'm not. All hope is lost, but I feel like all hope is lost for
Yeah.
me because my team is full of Cowboys, and I didn't really think about it very. Origin round is coming up, and basically my entire team is not playing because they have a bye.
Yeah, I'm kind of cooked.
It doesn't count players if they play for Origin, right? It only counts them playing for club.
Yeah, I don't think. I think Origin isn't counted,
That's a shame.
which is annoying.
Although, mind
But
you,
I think everyone's in the same boat
yeah.
for it. So
I think the hot tip is to fill your team with Bulldogs and Raiders players
I've got a
without
lot
using all your trades somehow.
I've used so many trades.
Yeah, I have like 30 left, I think. So what do you reckon? I'm going to be seeing Origin 1 game at a pub in Brisbane because I'm down there during that.
Yeah. What?
What do you reckon? Queensland got a...
Three-peat. I mean, not three-peat. We're getting 3 in a row.
we got
Clean
3
sweep.
in a row? Amen. 2025. Last week was a bad week for Queensland footy. Only one team won, and that was the Lions.
And all the posting that I've seen is that Queensland doesn't get footy. I'm
To
like,
be fair, the Cowboys only, for some reason, think a footy game is 40 minutes long.
and they can never choose which 40 minutes.
They can never
It's always
choose
random.
which.
It's a coin flip.
Oh, it's great being a Cowboys
I always
fan.
know every time I've watched a Cowboys game, and if the first half I'm doing well, I'm like, oh, the next half's going to be shit.
Yeah, it's like watching. I don't know. The Cowboys are to NRL what the Cincinnati Reds are to baseball. If we win, it's by a lot, and if we lose, it's also by a lot. And there's never much fucking in between. And we're all flashy and shit, and we only play half the game. That's some baseball law.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's right. I'm gonna bring down. In the news this morning, India are killing civilians in Pakistan.
I did see that. It's over. It's over.
What did I tweet? I was like, India have killed a bunch of civilians again.
Yeah.
Sparkle emoji.
Yeah, it's nothing like
How are they allowed to get away with that shit?
nothing
That's
like
fucked up.
2 countries with nuclear arsenals going to war with another.
Well, that's the great thing about MAD is no one's going to use the nukes on each other. I don't think a nuke has been dropped since Japan, right?
Mm.
Yeah, isn't that great?
I mean, it'd be good if it stayed that way, but
I reckon it'll stay that way. I think we're chill. We're big chillin'. Because everyone understands that if you use a nuke, the world's over.
yeah,
It's like, even if you go hide in a bunker,
yeah,
what are you
but
going to do
it
when you
just takes
crawl
like
out of it?
one psycho.
Yes.
That's the issue.
You know that story about how it almost happened
Yeah,
with the submarine?
yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. It is crazy.
I don't know. I can't imagine if imagine you had the powers to control nukes. I can't imagine you'd ever even come close to hitting that button. Because the world is so beautiful.
You are so beautiful.
Next trip, we're going to go to Korea and sort it out. Next trip, you
Why
want to come with me to
us?
Seoul? Because,
I'd love to go to Seoul,
yeah, exactly. And then we'll go sort it out. We'll go sort out Pyongyang.
and then they
Or
never
is it
see us.
Phnom Penh? Which one is it?
And they never see us again.
Who's they?
The country, the world, never sees us again.
Oh, we go to North Korea and overthrow Kim.
We get taken to the black sites.
The what?
The black sites.
What is that?
We get tortured.
That's a map in Counter-Strike Danger Zone.
They're going to take your teeth and make a bracelet out of your teeth.
I can't wait to spend $1,000 on face exfoliants. Yippee.
Yippee!
$100 more like. That's still fucking ridiculous.
But yeah, no, it's life's life, really.
Life is life. Hopefully we win Oztag tonight.
I've been tweaking about the Wheel of Time. Well, I was a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I had a note from ages ago that your book's fucked up. Was it that one? I can't remember. No, it was the book I'm reading. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
You like done that soon? God damn.
No. I'm a slow reader.
You're real
is my,
slow.
English is my second language, bro. ESL, hello.
I've never heard you speak.
Hello. Yeah,
Filipino.
because I if I do, all the furniture will start floating. Me and my... I mean, that's not wrong.
Call me off guard.
My native tongue sounds like incantations.
Be awesome.
Not
That'd
that I
be
know
awesome.
how to speak it, though. But English, second language. Hello. I'm allowed to do that.
Yep. I'm not going to do that.
Levi built his computer, Cookie 3 Dot Levi,
Oh, he did?
the darling. So he's been on recently. I miss playing games with him. He crashes out and he's so cute. Have you met him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so cute.
The one time he met me was when I crashed out of League of Legends. I threw my cologne bottle at the wall.
No, in person.
Nah.
Yeah, well, when you meet him, he's really short and he's really cute.
Little cute guy.
He's a little cute guy. He's like Beanos. Beanos?
Don't know who
All
that
right,
is.
this is an exercise. Everyone at home, if you're driving, if whatever you're doing, stop what you're doing and Google Beanos. Spelled Beanos. Beanos. It's just
it's
little
the purple
guy.
bean.
Yeah.
Beano's theme song lyrics.
Yeah, I don't know about any of that shit. I just know he's cute. He's a
Yeah,
cute little guy.
yeah, I got the count up. These racks I made today. If you ain't talking about money, man, get out my damn face. I got cash. Cash means
The fuck?
money into my bank. If you ain't gonna dance for cash, little mama, then you will not get paid.
I didn't know Beanos was like that. But
That is an interesting.
anyways, next time you see us, we will be what's the Stop! What are you doing?
These racks I made today.
What is the highest rank in CS again? It's like global elite. We will be Isn't it crazy no one has reached global elite on any map? That's how fucked the matchmaking is?
In our group.
No, ever in the world. Since CS2 dropped, no one has hit global elite for a map.
Oh, okay. So they've all done it in like Premiere.
No, Premier's numbers. No, I'm saying no one has gotten to the top of the ranked system for the maps. You know how each map has a rank?
That's got to be wrong.
Yeah.
Surely.
No one's... Well, someone's fucking said it to me, so I just assumed it was true. I don't really want to fact check it either.
I seriously doubt that's true.
Alright, you ready? Has no one
But yeah.
reached
Um,
global elite
I love Diablo 4.
CS2?
A lot of fun. Just sit there, just fucking press buttons. Like someone just has to have.
No, but that's... Yeah, it doesn't exist. The highest is the Black Bird one. No one's even gotten to the, second or third highest rank.
That's
That's what I'm saying. Like, the matchmaking's cooked.
a shit system.
Getting global is probably one of the hardest grinds in gaming.
Is that why everyone plays Face It?
No. I think, people... So, I think the Face It thing is there's more servers and you can all vote on which one to connect to. So let's say since the Valve servers are in Sydney, for us, everyone who lives in Sydney has ping advantage. But in Face It, you can change that. There's also... It's more fair picking for who starts CT and who starts
Beano's theme song.
T with the knife round.
Yeah.
I also think there's less cheaters in Face It. Like, a lot of the top players in Premier are cheaters. And they're getting banned, but then, more of them show up than they get banned, if that makes sense. It's like a Hydra. More. So, and I think more pros just play Face It. Like what is it? The more skilled people play Face It?
Like, playing CSGO was the first time I ran into a legitimate cheater.
Yeah. They're
And
rare in
he-
League. Like, they exist in League, but they're a lot rarer.
And he had a previous ban on his account.
And
And
I don't
and it was
understand how players like that can get unbanned. I think
it
he
was-
bought Prime.
And it was a long time. And then it's like the time we versed him was one of his first games back since he'd gone banned.
And he was cheating.
And he was cheating again.
Yeah.
I don't understand the...
Well, the system in Overwatch, the system in Counter-Strike, it's Overwatch. And if you're a high-ranked player, you can watch someone's demos and decide if they're cheating or not. So it's like a system run by the players. I don't know if there's an incentive to watching demos to see if people are cheating. I don't know what the fucking
Valve
point
is just a fucked up company.
Yeah.
Valve is just...
I think it's funny that at Valve you can choose what game you work on, and TF2 died solely because everyone was like, I'm going to work on the other games. Because TF2 was like a cash cow for them. I don't know why they let that die so easily. I miss TF2. Rest in peace.
Yeah, that was a good game. That was just a good...
That's one of my top games. Oh, did you enjoy the Donkey Kong game?
Yeah.
Okay. You play it again sometime?
Probably.
We're up to World 2 on your account. I fuck with that game heavy. We struggled more than we should have, though.
Yeah.
For World 1.
Game fucking hard.
Donkey Kong Country
That game is
Returns
hard.
HD. It is a hard game. I haven't played a platformer properly like that in a while. Because I don't think... Blasphemous is more of a... Oh, man. I want to play roguelikes. I want to play nuclear...
I ended up getting Balatro on my phone.
Yeah.
That's a time sink.
I know. I did
I'm
it
like,
too.
I lay in bed to go to sleep and I just lay there, play Balatro.
Yeah. I kind of am on the backbone of that game. I 100% completed it on my phone. And in their Q&As, they're like, are we going to like sync up accounts between phone and computer? Like, yeah, we're working on it. And I'm waiting for them to do that so I can port it over to my computer. But the challenges in that game are hard. Like, the challenges, fucking impossible. The final boss challenge is Jokerless, where you just can't buy Jokers.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. So you can only buy, like, planet cards and tarot cards to win. Anywho's, I think we'll call it there. I'm going to go pick up shirts from the supplier lady finally.
Well, finally, you got them.
Finally. For the last game of the season. Good thing we're playing again next season.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think our team name should be? I proposed that it should be Gragas Bomber. And then Riley said he liked that a lot, and it should be like a piss fart troll gaming
Gragas
name.
Bomber.
Gragas Bomber.
But who's playing on the team?
Fucking nerds. Us. What? Miles.
Oh.
Zane.
Oh, okay.
Mafu.
Oh, okay, yeah. The Gragas Bomber I think is a great name. Because I was like...
Truey said he can play sometimes.
Because I was like, if it's going to be like the engineering boys and stuff.
No, all the engineering boys have moved, bro.
Yeah,
the only one still here is like Woodsy, Ben, and Julian.
I'm like, none of them are going to understand that name.
No.
But
okay, well, if Will Black plays, he's not going to fucking understand that name either.
Yeah. But okay, no, that's an awesome name.
Yeah.
Gragas Bomber.
So either that or something along those lines. Hard stuck.
Are we going to make jerseys for it? Or?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, awesome.
I don't know. We can get Mad Custom and get them from our lady. Because now she doesn't get them from China anymore. She gets them from Australia. So they're a lot faster. Like,
we'll just
I'm only getting the jerseys now, but they literally got printed 6 days ago.
We'll just have to do them earlier.
Yeah, we could just cook up tonight maybe. Come up with something. Let's put Gragas Esquire on the front. Like his splash art.
No, it's like, you know the shitty like rip-off Fortnite shirts? Those like weird ones where it's like the image was just printed all over the t-shirt?
Yeah. So
like that.
You know when someone dies in the inner city?
Yeah.
And then they get like the... you know what I mean?
Yes,
like their face.
Yes.
Oh, we should put Ben in our shirt.
I want my name to be White Monster. Actually, no, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Why not?
That sounds bad.
Well, you be sugar-free Monster. Zero sugar Monster.
Yeah.
I'll be Monster Cork. They're like Caulk.
Monster Cork.
No, I'll probably be like Capuchin or something.
I'll be like Fuzzy. Oh.
Yeah. Emily's shirt is going to say Capuchin on it for our mixed team because she's borrowing my shirt.
Yeah.
I think that'd be funny. Anyway.
But well, we're back. We
back.
always say we're going to be more consistent.
This will be up. Hey, at least for the next 3 weeks. It depends how hard. For once, I'm doing 3 subjects instead of 2.
Now I'm doing 2 instead of 3.
Lucky cunt.
So.
Yeah. Anywho's.
I got a lot more time.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.